Hello, my dear, and welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. Today, we're going to talk about healing journeys because the other day I was chatting with a client and she said the most amazing thing to me. So her and I have been working together, and just for the sake of making this a little easier to follow, we're going to call her Veronica. So I was chatting with Veronica and we were talking about how far truly she has come in her healing journey. We've been working together for quite some time and she has truly shifted and healed things clear back into childhood, things from today, and of course the last 5 or 10 years. But her internal self, and even her life is looking different than when we first started working together. And she was trying to explain this to me. And she had said to me, Shar, I had an epiphany. And I asked her, because I love epiphanies. Epiphanies mean we have changed and we are learning things. So of course I was very eager to hear what she had come up with. And she said to me, Shar, I am in the LMSG phase of my healing. I'm sure I looked completely confused and dumbfounded because I truly was trying to figure out, okay, what do those letters stand for? But I could not figure it out for the life of me. So I asked her, Veronica, what the heck does that stand for? And she said, Shar, and she started to giggle just a little bit. And she said, I am in the let my shit go phase of my healing. I, of course, died laughing. It truly was the best thing that I had heard all day long. You may be thinking, well, duh, isn't that why she's coming to see you, Shar, so she can let her shit go? And the quick answer is yes, absolutely. She is there, as all of my clients are, to enter and be in this phase of letting go of their stuff. But what struck me as amazing was the fact that suddenly she realized it. So let's dig down just a little bit. When we decide to start a healing journey, most of my clients don't show up with, confetti shooting out of them and with so much excitement. Normally, a healing journey begins, usually apprehensively, right? With fear and worry. Most clients aren't gung-ho to start the process. They just know something isn't quite right and maybe there's something they can do about it. So that is usually what our healing journey beginning looks like. So we know there's a beginning and there's an end, right? But how much thought do we give to what is in between? That's where Veronica's epiphany seemed like something her and I should be celebrating. In between the beginning and the end, we have phases. And there are many, many phases. And with every shift and every part of us that we heal, we move into another phase. So here's where my cause for celebration about Veronica's phrase came in. She is at a phase in her journey where she realizes it's her choice. Yeah, she realizes that she can choose to hold on not only to the past, but what's happening in her present, or she can choose to start letting it go. Now, she has worked very, very hard to get to this part, and she has let so much go. But in this moment, she realizes that it is in her control. Just like you have a choice. You can choose to let all of the things that you have been carrying continue to control you, or you can start taking back your control and realizing that you can start working through and letting all of that stuff go. That being said, I'm wondering if you're at a place where you can be honest with yourself. And I don't want you to feel like you have to share this with anybody, but just for yourself, let's answer the question. Is there any part of you that believes that it's possible for you to have a choice of whether or not you hold on to all of the junk you've been carrying around or to be able to let it go? Just take a second and consider that. I know Veronica had moments where she didn't think it was possible. There wasn't any part of her that thought it was her choice. But her story goes to prove a fact completely different than what her beliefs were. She is currently at a point where she knows that she has the choice. Even if you are standing at the starting line or you're in the middle of your healing journey, I want you to know that although it may not feel possible, it is. And to help us begin to consider this possibility, I would love for you to do something with me. Let's go ahead and place our hand right there in the middle of your chest, right on your heart center. And I want you to just feel the warmth, feel the pressure on your chest. Take a deep breath in. All the way into your chest and out. Good. And I want you to say the following. Maybe it's possible to be in control. Just to notice how that feels to you. Take another deep breath for me, all the way into the belly and out. And I'd like you to say, I am open to the possibility that I could be in control. Do you feel like laughing right now? Or is that little voice in your head like, no, you don't? It's okay. If you are experiencing that, let's just say, I choose to love that part of me. But I give myself permission to release that thought or that feeling. Good. Big breath in and out. Good. One more time. Let's say, I'm ready to be open to the possibility that I could be in control. Good. Big breath in and out. Good. And you can drop your hand. We can do tapping or what I like to call cognitive energy healing to remove a belief that holds us back from thinking this is possible. Because my friend, you have more control than you believe. You have more power than you believe. Armed with tools to help you process and release what you have been carrying, you too can find yourself at the phase called LMSG. And it is a piece of freedom when you realize that you can be in control. I'd like to leave you with this last thought. Even though your brain may be saying there is no way that this is possible, and Char's probably just crazy, and there's a little bit of truth to that, I know that you have this ability Do you know how I know that? It's because we've seen proof of it. I myself am proof. Veronica is proof. And so many that have come before you have found themselves in this place where they have control. So if you are ever ready to get yourself there, or you need a little boost, I want you to reach out to me. Let me know. I would love to be here to help you, to help provide you with the tools, to guide you if that's what you're looking for. But my dear, you are powerful and you have more control than you believe. Armed with this knowledge, I hope it helps propel you through your healing journey, whether you're just at the starting line or you are coming into the phase of LMSG. And until we meet again, may your days be filled with love and light. Thank you so much for joining me. If you've enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe and reach out to me anytime. I love Facebook and Instagram, but can also be found on all social media platforms at Healing Light Wellness Online, or you can always send me an email at Charlene@healinglightwellness.com.